Girl, your fear of being seen is holding you back. It is literally costing you your dream life. I know you hear all the time, girl, post a video, wear that dress. People don't care. Lies. People do care. They are literally on watch, waiting to have something to talk about. That's just life. But they cannot breathe for you. They cannot die for you. They cannot live for you. And more importantly, they don't even matter. Girl, you are so worried that you have to be perfect, where you literally have this fairy tale dream life, where you're dressed to the T, you got the best this, you have the best that, and that's the only way that you can accomplish your goals. No, 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 sis. The only way you're going to actually get that fairy tale life that you want is if you actually go through the process. So here's your step-by-step guide that's going to help you get over your fear of being seen and actually step into the spotlight. By the way, my name is Jewel. I make content on self-care, self-development, lifestyle. So if you're into that type of content, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. Step one, you have to make a decision to step into the spotlight. If you're going to get over your fear of being seen, you have to be certain about you. You do this by trusting yourself. So when you say you're going to show up a certain way or you're going to do something, then that is certain, period. You have no room for fluctuation or even tiptoeing in and out of the spotlight. Step two, get prepared, girl. Preparation is key to coming into the spotlight. Think about back in the day when you had a group project. The more you knew about the topic, the more you went over your presentation, the more confident you was in your ability to deliver. You have to take that same preparation mentality into the light with you. Preparation looks like research on wherever you want to go or whatever you want to do. It looks like scheduling a concrete plan for your big debut. It looks like considering your own patterns and behaviors that usually cause you to stand in the shadows or not take a chance on you and addressing them before your big day. If you want to be an influencer, get online and research how to become an influencer. What equipment do they use? What problems do they normally run to when they first start? Which platform is the easiest to grow? How to pick a niche. It's all in the details. The more information you have about it, the more you will be able to handle the challenges that come with whatever you're trying to do. So if somebody says something about you or you get a bad comment, you're not going to delete your page. You're going to understand that this is just part of the process, that you're not in it alone, and you won't internalize it. You don't want to let words and outside factors continue to stop you from reaching your goals, girl. Step number three, I want you to go ahead and get a sheet of paper or two or three, however many you need. And on the first side, I want you to write worst case scenarios. Girl, write out all of the bad things that can happen. Whatever your fears is of being seen, all of the cons, put it on a sheet of paper. Girl, you need to just get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Now, on the second paper or on the other side, I want you to write best case scenarios. All of the good that can happen. How is it going to impact you? You can even be as detailed as how it's going to impact your family, your kids, your grandkids. And while you're at it, while you're making that worst case scenario list, go ahead and just put your haters all on that list as well. Just write them on down. The people that comes to mind when you imagine let me step in the light or what he's going to say or what she's going to say, go ahead and put them on that list. Now, this is important. I want you to take a red crayon or a red marker, and on that worst case scenario list in big letters, I want you to write F it, okay? F it. Because this is the type of mindset that you're going to have when it comes against negativity, anxiety, depression, haters, anything or anyone that's going to stand in your way from stepping into the light. Okay, do not burn this paper. Do not throw it in the trash. You're going to need to keep it as a reminder to ground you when those haters come, and ground you sometimes when your expectations is you step into the light and this is supposed to happen, but your process may be longer. So go ahead and keep that paper. What I'm teaching you to do is how to address your fears. When you're doing something that you know you got to do, there's absolutely no choice. But when you do it, you're definitely going to get hit. Then when you do it, you're going to come in ready to fight. You're going to come in ready to swing, friend. Like, girl, don't act like you don't know who your haters is. Don't act like you don't know how they hated on you before. Don't act like you don't know your fears. Don't act like you don't know how they have attacked you before. Write it down. Address it. So when they come at you, you already expect it. Even if you're not ready to swing, you definitely ready to duck. And as far as all of the strangers, okay, all of the anxiety, don't even worry about that. Because there's this beautiful little button called delete comment. There's this other beautiful little button called block. And baby, let me tell you, it works. Tip number 4, which is my last tip. When it's time for you to show up like it's your birthday, okay? Girl, get your hair done, get your lashes, get your nails done, okay? If you cannot afford it, do that one little style that you learned how to do when you was a teenager that you know actually makes you look good, okay? Go ahead and get some strip lashes if you have to. Just show up, darling. Don't worry about losing weight. Don't worry about how much money you got. You don't have to be anything other than who you are, but you are beautiful. So show up beautiful, darling. If you can look good to go on a date, for special events, for your birthday, then you can look good to show up for yourself. The more comfortable you are when you're coming to present, when you're coming to the light, the more you will get used to it, and eventually you'll feel more comfortable with just being yourself. When you do it, like I have everything I need, I'm finally ready, you're going to eventually get to a place where I am everything I need. I'm always ready. One of the biggest lessons I have learned from starting my own YouTube channel, from starting my own business, is that I deserve it. We hear all the time people saying nobody's going to come save you, but also nobody's going to hold your hand or pull you into greatness. Because in reality, your fear of being seen stems from people, circumstances, situations telling you and showing you that you do not deserve to be front and center. So you have spent years operating in this little corner in the shadows, working in whatever boundaries that you have put up for yourself. And darling, the highest version of you has been screaming, let me out. So you truly know that it's been time. Your corner is just going to get bigger when you step into the light. You're going to have more money. You're going to have more confidence. Your life is just going to be much fuller. But regardless, if you want to turn the camera off, then turn the camera off. If you want to close the door, then close the door. No matter where you at right now and no matter where you're going, you're going to always be the person that's in control. So wherever you're at, stop what you're doing. I want you to repeat after me. I'm in charge. You're in charge, girl. Life is a story, darling. And in your story, you're the main character. And nobody can argue with that. And don't you allow anybody to even put their opinion on that. Finally, exhale, breathe, do it again, girl, and do it even better. You don't have to be perfect. No one starts off at a 100%. We all have to learn and grow. But we're taking those steps one step at a time to just becoming, girl. And now that you have came over this fear, in your heart truly believe, tell yourself that I love it, I love you, I got you, and I'm going to keep going hard for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, friend. And until we meet again, good luck, girl. Be brave.